Hey everyone, it's Nikki. I wanted to do a pamper skincare routine. This is inspired by all the Vogue videos that I've been watching recently, where those supermodels use like a $3,000 like wildly extravagant skincare routine, and sometimes they do their makeup as well. I'm gonna post my favorite one down below, but I highly recommend going and watching all of them because it's very entertaining. So this is going to be my version of a fancy, over-the-top, pamper, self-care, skincare routine. It's a rainy Sunday, so it feels like the absolute perfect time to do all of this, and I figured it would be a fun time to talk about a couple different face products. So while I was in the shower, I cleansed my skin. I love my Tula Cult Classic Purifying Cleanser. This is great. It's really deeply purifying. It gets off all my makeup. I can even put it on my eyelids and gently rub it off to get my mascara off, which is also a plus, but I just like how it's balancing. It has probiotics. It has a little bit of lactic acid in it. It's a very good cleanser. I've also done my Happ lip scrub. This is the vanilla bean scented one. It smells so good. It's super chunky and thick, and I've tried a million different lip scrubs, and this is my favorite. My pro tip is to keep it in the shower and use it on dry lips. So like first thing I do when I hop in the shower is I scrub my dry lips with this stuff, and it gets kind of messy, so that's why I like to do it in the shower. This is one of the best things that I personally tried for any sort of skin texture, you know, those rough like dry patches, bumpiness, dryness, large pore, like literally anything. This is the Omrovicza Silver Skin Savior Mask, and it's a really beautiful whipped texture, and I use this all over my face and I leave it on for a few minutes. A lot of times I'll wet my fingers just a little to make it spread thinner, and then I'll take it and go all over. This has colloidal silver in it, which is antibacterial. It has niacinamide. It has some lactic acid in it. It is my favorite mask because I see an immediate difference in my skin every single time I use it. And I don't like to use it every day because of course that would be way too drying because it is an exfoliating mask, but I like to use it before my makeup or before I do other like deep skincare treatments because it really does slough off all the dead skin, and it feels so good. Now if you have sensitive skin, be really careful with this because it can definitely it makes your skin pretty pink, so I would just be aware of that. So then I just take that off with a damp cloth, and you can see it leaves my skin with like this really fresh glow, and it's like the perfect mask because it leaves me kind of looking a little bit rosy, and like I just have fresh skin that's ready either for my skincare or for makeup. I'm gonna spray my face with my Sorella Apothecary. This is the Spiced Wine Toner, and this is best for more oily, kind of like acne prone skin types. It has pumpkin extract in it, and it has some lactic acid as well. It smells so good. The next part of my extra special pamper routine is my NuFace. This is a microcurrent machine, and this helps with tightening the skin. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with any sort of like sagging issues, and it's preventative as well as it's supposed to help with any sort of aging that is going on currently. I really like it. I notice an immediate difference after I use this, especially with my like cheek contour, which I'll show you in a second how I do it. But it definitely does, just like your skin just looks better. So again, this is a great step to just like kind of add in for, you know, an event or just anytime you want to look extra good. So I'm taking the hyaluronic serum that comes with the NuFace machine, and then I slowly bring it up, and then it beeps, and then I do it again. So my skin is like fresh and pink, and like you can tell that it looks very clean. I'm gonna go in with another mask, and this is the Eve Lom White Brightening Mask. This is a sheet mask, and it's great for dark spots, pigmentation, really any sort of issues as far as like spots go. They look kind of scary, but the whole idea behind a sheet mask is that this mask material traps heat onto the skin, so that way whatever product is like already on the sheet mask is penetrating deeper into your pores because of that trapped heat. So that's essentially how most of these sheet masks work, and they feel good. All right, that should be good enough. Make sure you rub in any sort of leftover serum. It feels so good. I always get it right up under my eyes, on top of my eyebrows. I'm going in with my Erno Lazlo Hydraphel skin supplement. This is really extremely hydrating. It's like a lotion, or I don't know if I want to call it a lotion. It's like a toner, and it's very liquidy, but slightly thicker than just like a pure liquid. And it does have a little bit of lactic acid in it, which my skin responds pretty well to. But overall, I like to put it on right after, like cleanser or a mask or something. Kind of like locks everything into place. For a little bit of prevention, I'm using my Shani Darden Texture Reform. I struggle with texture a lot on my face, and this is really great for that. This is like a low-grade retinol. Put it in my hands. It doesn't smell very good, just so you know, but it does help with texture. Oh, it smells like grass. I don't know why, it just really does. It's not good. I'm gonna skip to my neck really quick, and I'm using my Premier Crew The Cream on my neck. This is a ridiculously overpriced product, but I own it, so I'm gonna use it. I feel like you can also use this on your face, but I mostly focus it on my jawline. This is an Ashley Black face tool, and I'll go back and forth. You can actually use this on your whole face, but I use it on my jawline. Is this right? I don't know. Feels better after I use it, that's for sure. To lock it all into place, I'm using two products from Sonia Roselli. This is the Water Elixir Skin Prep, and this is the Water Oil Skin Prep. I'm mixing them together because I like it that way, but you can do one before the other or just one separately than the other. She makes some really good products, and I like all of them. They all feel really good, and they're meant for makeup prep. And I mostly just pat this on. Don't forget under my eyes. You could do a little massage. My last step for my face is an eye cream, and during the nighttime I'll use something a little bit thicker and heavier, but since I'm about to put makeup on, I'm going to use my Sunday Riley Auto Correct, which has a bit of a sheen to it, and it looks really pretty underneath your makeup, which is why I really like it during the day. It kind of just like illuminates that under eye. This is my second bottle of that, and I really, really love it. That's it for my fancy pamper skincare routine. As you can tell, I didn't use any heavy duty creams on my skin because my skin does tend to be more combination oily, and I also am going to put makeup on in a minute. So first of all, I didn't want to clog my pores or have anything too heavy. I used a lot of products with very thin textures, and I did thin layers of each one and just kind of like layered it on top of each other, which is the key to good skincare and also the key to good makeup. So it's kind of my philosophy on that. Now if you were drier, you'd probably want to go in with some sort of like heavy cream to like really lock everything in, maybe something oil-based or just something more emollient essentially. But if you're combo to oily, you wouldn't necessarily need all those extra creams on your skin. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I can also do an everyday routine, which is much less fancy and uncomplicated, and it's extremely easy. So I will share that with you guys soon. I gotta go blow dry my hair before the curls start coming out. And hope you guys are having a good day. Bye.